participants. Doon sa mga participants, I would like to thank you all for sharing your creativity, of course, your stories and your journeys, no? In mental health and of course in your self-care. Yung paggawa ninyo, yung pag-participate niyo dito, of course, reminded us importance the background music. May background music eh. The importance of course, yung prioritizing mental health, no? Nila, walang background music, sabi nga nila, pag walang mental health is there's no health, diba? No health without mental health. Sabi yan ni Rose Ann. Okay, at saka ni Crisel. Of course, special thanks is due also to the organizers ng event na ito or yung activity na ito. No? Your commitment has or have brought us or bring mental health into focus in such an impactful way, no? Kasi nga maraming nag-innovate kayo para mas gumanda yung impact at yung pag-take ang program natin sa mga tao, especially the youths, na I believe siyang naging participants ng activities nito. The event also reminds us that mental health, of course, is a priority program of the provincial government through, of course, the Provincial Health Office. Alam naman natin na yung provincial government has been giving generous support, in terms, of course, in funding, saka soliciting additional support from the DOH. At because of that, we're thankful to the provincial government as well as the DOH for those generous support. Ang challenge ko lang sa lahat is let us continue to break, of course, the stigma that mental health is bringing us until now. At alam ko, with pagsusumikap nating lahat, yung stigma na yan will finally be broken. At mako-cross natin yan, until the time na any mental health issues will be discussed by anybody na meron siya as openly as we're discussing any ordinary disease when we go to our health professionals. So yun lang, and I would like again to extend our congratulations to the organizers and of course the winners. We're excited to know kung sino yung mga nanalo at syempre yung mga vlog na ginawa nila. I'm interested to see all of those and hopefully those will be presented later on. So yun lang, and magandang gabi, maayong gabi sa lahat ng nandito. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, Dr. Gerardo Caballes. At palakpakan po naman natin si Doc Jerry. Ayan, so gaya nga po ng sabi nila, Doc Jerry, kapag walang mental health, there is no health. Tama po ba? Okay. So, para naman sa talk number 1, we would like to call Ms. Sharaline Semilia para sa kanyang prioritizing mental health in the workplace.
And so, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat and sa ating mga participants. Dinig po ba ako? Thumbs up naman po if I'm loud and clear. Ayan, so magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. So of course, bago po tayo tumako sa ating online awarding para po sa mga nanalo ng ating Thank You Self-Care Making Vlog Contest. Of course, magbibigay lang po muna kami ng konting overview when it comes with mental health. Ano nga po ba yung kinahalagahan nito sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. So ngayong buwan po ng Oktubre, ang mental health po ay ating ipinagdiriwang hindi lamang ito po buwan ng ghosting season, hindi lamang po ito spooky season, but October po is Mental Health Awareness Month. And for our team, ngayong October, ang team po natin ay prioritizing mental health in the workplace. So, gaano po ba kahalaga ang mental health sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay? So, ang mental health po is just like our physical health. So, next slide po. Sino ba ang ating presenter dyan? Pwede pong pakanag. Ayan. So, yung mental health po natin is equivalent just like our physical health po. Katulad po ng ating physical health, kailangan po na pinapahalagahan po natin ito. Kung kaya po nating uminom ng paracetamol, ng tubig, kapag sumasakit po yung ulo natin, kaya pong i-alleviate ng pakikipag-usap sa isang mapapagkatiwalaan na kaibigan kapag tayo po ay ina-anxiety. So sana ganun din po yung pagtingin natin pagdating sa mental health. At ganun din po ang dapat approach din natin. So, kapag tayo po ay nakakaramdam ng hindi maganda sa ating mga emosyon, mahalaga po na tayo ay papakonsulta sa ating mga mental health professionals, katulad na lang po ng pagpapakonsult din natin sa ating mga doktor. So, bakit po ba napakalaki ng impluwensya nito pagdating sa ating physical health, hindi lamang po sa ating workplace, pati na rin po sa ating mga students. Unang-una po kapag good po yung ating mental health, of course, mas magiging productive po tayo. Mas magkakaroon po tayo ng mataas na motivation pagdating sa trabaho, pagdating sa academic performance natin, and at the same time, mas positive po yung relationship natin sa ibang tao or sa ating mga mahal sa buhay. Magbibigay lang po ako ng konting background, no? So that ang tingin po ng industries pagdating sa pagdating sa mga workers, is para daw po tayo mga well-oiled machine. Kumbaga, akala nila kapag binigyan lang tayo ng simple instruction, job description, akala po ng mga industries noon is magiging okay o productive tayo sa ating mga trabaho. Pero nagkaroon po tayo ng psychology at dahil po doon, nabigyan po ng importansya na dapat ang mga industries, ang mga workplace po natin ay dapat mga people-centered po, no? Or mga people-centric. Katulad na rin po ng ating mga schools or mga communities. Dahil ang mga tao po ang nagiging foundation ng mga lugar na ito na kung saan mas nagiging produktibo po tayo, mas nagkakaroon po tayo ng high cooperation, at mas nagkakaroon po tayo ng positive environment. So, ganun po kahalaga ang mental health ng bawat isa or mga tao. So, paano po ba natin papangalagaan ang ating mental health? Ano po ba yung mga iba't ibang coping mechanism na pwede natin gamitin para po pag nakakaramdam tayo ng stress, nakakaramdam tayo ng high tension or overwhelmed na sa mga deadlines or submission, ano po ba yung mga pwede natin gawin na mga healthy coping skills? So, next slide po tayo. Yan. So, meron po tayo mga bite size, no, na tinatawag healthy coping skills. So, ano po ba itong mga bite size? Ito po yung mga madadaling gawin sa pang-araw-araw nating buhay kapag tayo po ay nakakaramdam ng matinding emosyon, kapag nakakaramdam po tayo ng stress. At unang-una na po dito ay Yan, deep breathing exercise po, no? So, sa deep breathing exercise, meron po tayong dalawang halimbawa na pwede po natin gamitin kapag mataas na po yung ating stress level. So, meron po tayong 5 fingers breathing exercise at yung tinatawag po natin smell the flowers and blow the candles. So, ito po, madali lang po itong gawin kapag tayo po ay nakakaramdam ng matinding emosyon or kapag overwhelmed po tayo. So, pwede po natin gawin yung mga example ng ating mga deep breathing exercise. Pangalawa po ay ang tinatawag po nating comforting touch o yung butterfly hug technique. So ito po ay naitampok sa ating sa K-drama before kung nakapanood na po kayo ng It's Okay Not to Be Okay. So yung butterfly hug technique po ay ginawa para po ma-relax po tayo yung utak natin kapag nakakaramdam po tayo ng matinding emosyon. So yung butterfly hug technique po is parang hinahag, pinayayakap niyo lang po yung sarili niyo kapag kayo po ay naiiyak or kapag kayo po ay stress na, so pwede po natin i-apply. Next po. Yan, yung mga fidget tools po. Akala po natin yung mga fidget tools, mga laruan lang, karaniwang laruan lang po ng mga bata. Pero ito po ay nakakatulong para po mas-soothe or ma-relax po yung ating mga utak. Katulad po ng slide, decompression toys, yung mga squishy toys na nabibili po sa Shopee, yan. Ang dami pong mga decompression toys dyan po na pwede po natin i-avail kapag tayo po ay nai-stress. So yan po ay actually nakakatulong when it comes with our mental health at kapag nakakaramdam po tayo ng mga tough emotions na kung tawagin. Next po. Ayan, yung indulge in. So ano po ba yung indulge in? Ito po actually ginagawa na po ng ating mga students, no? And hindi lang po mga students, actually halos lahat po tayo actually is ginagawa po ito. So ano po ba ito? Ito po yung pag-indulge sa mga favorite series, mga favorite movies po natin. So pwede po bang paki-comment dyan sa ating chat box? Ano po ba yung mga series or movies na binabalik-balikan natin kapag tayo po na-stress or malungkot tayo? Ano po yung mga pinapanood natin? Kasi yung mga way po na yan is actually nakakatulong po sa atin. So, pwede niyo po bang paki-drop sa ating chat box? Ayan, may mga nag-drop na po, no? Hospital playlist, yung mga simpleng anime or K-drama, and Stranger Things, yung po is nakakatulong. At other than that po, is yung pag-savor natin sa mga ano pa ba? Ice cream, comfort food, sobrang nakaka-relieve po ng pakiramdam. Ayan, pulang araw, ang dami pong nag-chat. Crash landing on you, weightlifting Kimbok Jo, and then ano pa ba, yung paglalaro po ng mga game, Mobile Legends, Call of Duty Mobile. So yan po, no, yung mga simpleng pakikipaglaro po ng mga online games sa ating mga tropa is nakaka-enhance or nakakapag-lift din po ng mood natin. And next po. Mindfulness. Ano po ba ito? Yung mga mini meditation po natin, no, sa araw-araw, yung mga daily affirmation, katulad po ng pagising sa umaga, I am brave, I am love, today is gonna be a great day for me, yung mga simpleng affirmation po. Nature focus, yung pagpo-focus po sa mga magagandang tanawin ng ating environment, simpleng sunset, nakakatulong po yan sa ating mental health. Pati na rin po actually yung mga scented candles, mga aroma diffusers, ako ng bagong bake na tinapay sa bakery is nakakapag-lift po talaga ng mood natin. Yan po yung mga simpleng mga mundane things sa ating environment na nakaka-enhance po or nakakapag-lift po ng mood natin. And then lastly po yung soothing sounds. Yung mga, sino po dito yung nanonood ng ASMR sa YouTube? So yan po, no, ASMR, yung mga sound po ng rain, mga classical music, yan po is mga nakakatulong din po sa ating mental health. Creative outlet, ano naman po ito? Ito po yung simpleng pag-express ng inyong emotion. Pagdating po sa painting, doodling, crochet, yun po, no? Journaling is actually nakakatulong din po to relieve yung mga emotions, yung mga opinions, yung mga hindi po natin nasasabi out loud. So, pwede po yan natin sabihin sa ating journal, sa diary, expression po dyan. And then, tune in with your hobbies. Ano po ba ito? Yung pag-play po ng gitara, paggagawa ng kanta, pagsasayaw, yung mga simpleng hobbies na ating ginagawa sa pang-araw-araw is nakakanig din po ng ating mental health. And lastly, ano po ba yung last? The bite-size na healthy coping skill natin. So, pakita ko no. Ayan, hindi siya umappear. So, yung pinakang last po actually natin is talk to someone. So, talk to someone na pinapagkatiwalaan mo, talk to a friend, talk to a family member. Kasi, talk therapy is actually therapeutic. Yan po yung nagiging isa din sa ating mga early intervention pagdating po sa mental health. Napakahalaga po na na-express natin yung mga hindi natin kayang sabihin, na-express po natin sa isang tao, alam nating makikinig. Kaya po, isa po ito sa napakahalagang bite-size na healthy coping skills. Yung pakikipag-usap sa isang mapapagkatiwalaan na kaibigan or mahal sa buhay. And bago po natin i-end, yung mga healthy coping skills, ano po ba yung butterfly hug? May nag-request po kasi ano daw po ito, paano daw po gawin ito. So yung butterfly hug is just simply hugging yourself. Parang kinocross nyo lang po yung arms nyo, and then kinaba pa yan. Then tinatap nyo lang po yung shoulder nyo. Ayan. So yan po yung butterfly hug technique. So yan po is ginagawa natin or pwede i-apply kapag nakakaramdam po tayo ng anxiety, anxiousness, panic attack. So sobrang helpful po nitong technique na ito. Ayan. So, tapos na po tayo sa ating mga bite-sized cookies, healthy coping skills. I hope may natutunan po tayo. And magpi-play po kami ng isang video.
Kumusta ka? Ano ang nararamdaman mo ngayon? Maaaring ikaw ay masaya, malungkot, galit o nangangamba. Kahit ano pa man ang iyong nararamdaman, okay lang yan. Hayaan mo ang iyong sarili na madama ang mga emosyong ito. Parte ito ng iyong mental health. Sabi nga ng mga eksperto, ang mental health ay ang estado ng iyong mental, social at emotional well-being. Ang mental health ay nakakaapekto sa iyong pag-iisip, pakiramdam, pagkilos, pamamahala ng stress, pakikipag-ugnayan sa iba at paggawa ng desisyon. Ugaliing alagaan ang iyong mental health. Ingatan ang iyong sarili. Para sa iba pang mental health at self-care tips, i-download ang Lusog Isip mobile app at bisitahin ang iChoose website.
Okay, palakpakan naman po natin si Miss Sharalyn Semilia para sa kanyang mga tips. Sana po ay meron kayong nakuhang tips kung paano pangalagaan ang ating mental health. At shoutout po sa ating mga viewers sa ating Facebook Live, lalo-lalo na kay Sir Delbert Madrigal at kay Sir Santino Latorena. And also, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our judges and Dr. Rica May Larga, Mr. Argil Madrino, and also we would like to acknowledge the presence of Santa Cruz RHU1, Miss Richelle Almonte. Okay, so kumusta po ang lahat? Ngayon naman po ay ating madidinig ang self-care tips ni Miss Jean Semilia.
Isang malusog na araw po sa ating lahat. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdalo sa Thank You Self-Care Vlog Making Contest. Sa panahon ng mga pagsubok at pagbabago, mahalaga na alam natin kung paano natin ito haharapin. Ang tamang pagpapahalaga at pag-aalaga sa ating mental health ay napakahalaga katulad ng ating pisikal na kalusugan. Dapat magkaroon tayo ng isang self-care plan. Ang self-care plan is an action plan that reflects a life balance plan focusing on professional and career self-care, physical self-care, psychological, emotional, spiritual, and relationship self-care. Self-care encompasses various practices tailored to individual needs. A self-care plan is not one size fits to all. It must align with professional preferences and effectiveness, while self-care enhances well-being. Muli, isang malusog na araw po sa ating lahat.
Okay, thank you, Miss Jean Similia. And next po, I see Mr. John Patrick Bordilosa, our Project Development Officer 2, to talk about access to available mental health services.
Isang malusog na araw po sa ating lahat.
So hello, good evening everyone. Loud and clear po ba?
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
Sir. So ayun, so magpapakilala lang po ulit ako. So ako po si John Patrick J. Bardilosa, Project Development Officer 2 ng Provincial DOH Marinduque. And also I am the non-com coordinator po. So ngayong gabi, tatalakayin po natin kung ano mga available na mental health services dito sa ating probinsya ng Marinduque. So ayan, nakalagay po, it's okay to ask for help. So okay lang na humingi tayo ng tulong. And walang masama po kung hihingi tayo ng tulong kung kinakailangan. Lalo na kung hindi na kinakaya ang mga problemang dinadala at nararamdaman na nakakaapekto sa ating mental health. So maaari nating lapitan ang mga malalapit sa ating buhay, ang pamilya, kaibigan, at syempre kami para maging kaagapay at suportahan at tulungan po kayo. Then, asking for help is the first step to healing. So, don't hesitate po. Kaya wag po kayo magdadalawang isip, lapitan kami kung kayo ay nangangailangan ng kaagapay sa usaping mental health. So, ayun, hindi kahinaan ang humingi ng suporta. Ito ay tanda ng tapang at pangangalaga sa ating sarili. So, ayun po. Next slide po. So, ayun, kung tayo po ay may nararamdaman o pinagdaraanan na pwede natin makausap o lapitan pagdating sa usaping kalusugang pangkaisipan o mental health, ito po ang mga sumusunod na hotlines. So, sa National Center for Mental Health Crisis Hotline po, so ito po ay nationwide, 1-800-188-1553. And sa Luzon, wide line po ay 1153. The next po ay 0917-899-8727 and 0908-639-2672. Next slide po. So ito naman po yung Hopeline Philippines. So available po ito ng 24/7. Para sa Globe po, 0917-558-4673. And sa Smart naman po ay 0918-873-4673. At sa PLDT naman po ay 02-880-44673. And para sa toll-free Globe NTM naman po ay 2919. So ayan po yung mga hotlines natin. And next hotlines po ay ang crisis hotlines na pwede nating makontak sa numerong 1153. Ito po ay sa Luzon-wide landline, toll-free na rin po ito. At para sa mga Globe NTM subscribers naman po ay 0966-351-4518 and 0917-899-8727. And lastly, ang 0917-899/USAP. And for Smart and Sun and TNT subscribers naman po ay 0908-639-2672. Para sa ating suicide crisis lines naman po, meron po tayong landline na 02-8893-7603. At para sa Globe and Sun naman po ay 0917-800-1123. So marami pong hotlines, paki-screenshot na lamang po. So next slide po. Next slide po. So ayun, may available na mental health services para suportahan ka. So ito po yung mga sumusunod na mental health services sa ating probinsya. Para sa ating mga rural health units po, nag-check up sila. Pwede mag-follow-up visit. Meron din po silang counseling. Meron din po silang psychosocial support. Nagbibigay din po sila ng mga gamot at also nagre-refer po sila ng mga patients. So available po sila tuwing Monday to Friday. And sa hospital naman po, available po ang ating psychiatrist na si Dr. Jonani Saho sa outpatient department ng Marinduque Provincial Hospital every first to second week of the month. So ayun, yun po ang schedule ni Dr. Jonani Saho. Next slide po. So ayun, libreng gamot para sa kalusugan ng isip. So ang DOH po ay nagbibigay ng mga libreng gamot sa mga service user na may mental health condition. So ito po yung mga gamot na binibigay ng DOH. Una po ang risperidone, piperidine hydrochloride, carbamazepine, chlorpromazine, clozapine, olanzapine, fluphenazine, at fluoxetine. So ito yung mga available na gamot sa ating DOH Medicine Access Program or MAP for mental health. Then next slide po. So yun, available na ang PhilHealth for outpatient benefit package for mental health. So next slide po. Next slide po. Yun. So ayan po yung General Mental Health Services Package. So meron pong naka-package rate na 9,000 pesos per person per year. So ito po yung mga naka-cover dyan sa 9,000. So meron po tayong screening, assessment based on mental health gap action program. So yun yung MHGAP, and diagnostic, follow-up visit, psychosocial support, gamot na kasama sa MAP or MAP-MH ng Department of Health. Yun po yung sinabi ko po kanina, yung mga available na medicine po. And para sa eligibility criteria naman po, lahat ng Pilipino na may una-una ang psychiatric cases, at least 10 years old and above. Pangalawa po ang may neurologic cases. So all ages naman po ito, from children to elderly. And lastly, na-assess ng mental health status ng MHGAP trained health workers. So pagdating naman po sa MHGAP trained po, so lahat po ng RHOs natin ay meron na pong trained na doctors and nurses po. So next, mga pasilidad na maaring puntahan. Unang-una po ang RHO units natin. So meron po tayong 6 na RHO na pwedeng puntahan. Actually, 8 po, 2 po sa Santa Cruz and 2 sa Buwak. Then next po ang City Health Offices. Then level 1 and 2 hospitals, and the freestanding facilities na may MHGAP trained doctors. So ayun, lahat naman po ng RHUs natin ay may mga MHGAP trained and doctors. So ayan po ang mental health services sa ating probinsya. So maraming salamat po.
Okay, so thank you so much, Mr. John Patrick Bordelosa. Palakpakan naman po natin si Sir Patrick. Ayan, sama-sama nating tanggalin ang stigma sa mental health. Gaya nga ng sabi, it's okay to ask for help. At makikita po sa ating screen ang mga pwede nating tawagan. At huwag mahihiyang kumonsulta sa ating pinakamalapit na primary healthcare provider. Okay, dito po sa screen, pwede nyo po itong i-screen capture at i-share sa inyong mga kaibigan. National Center for Mental Health Crisis Hotline nationwide, 1-800-1888-1553. Ito po ay nationwide toll-free. At para naman po sa Luzon-wide landline toll-free, 1553. At pwede din po kayong tumawag sa number na 0917-899-8727. At pwede din po sa 0908-639-2672. Okay? At shout out po sa ating Provincial DOH Officer, Dr. Rachel Rowena Garcia. At ito na po ang pinakahihintay ng lahat. Tinatawagan ko po si Ms. Crisel Joy V. Principe para sa presentation of guidelines and mechanics for the Thank You Self-Care Blog Making Contest.
Ayan. Thank you, Miss Hannah. And ito na po ang mechanics for the Thank You Self-Care Blog Making Contest. First, the participants must be enrolled in any of the public or private school in the province of Marinduque. Participants shall send their entries to the phomarinduque@gmail.com until October 18, yan po yung extension namin, with their names as subject. All entries will be uploaded on the official Facebook page of Provincial Health Office of Marinduque. And all submitted work must be original and strictly 1 entry per participant. The ideal length for the video is not less than 5 minutes and not greater than 10 minutes, including credits. Participants agree to be bound by the official contest rules and decisions of the judges. The only compensation for submitting the video is the opportunity to be awarded a prize if the entry wins. There will be no additional compensations to the filmmaker under any circumstances. Next po. Yan. The vlog entry should highlight at least one of the following mental health thematic messages. Practice self-care activities in your daily life. Demonstrate peer support practices. Demonstrate improved health-seeking behavior when it comes to their mental health. The blog should be landscape orientation and in the highest quality possible, either 1080p or 720p. The content language, it's either Filipino or English, must be appropriate for an audience of all ages. Videos with foul or offensive languages will strictly be disqualified. Images and audio in the entry as well as reference to informations and other related sources utilized in the video must be referenced crediting the original owner. All participants below 18 years old who wish to join the contest and should attach assigned parental consent in their application entries. Download parental consent in the link below. Next po. Ayan. All entries must begin with 5-second full screen title page. Yan po yung sample. May name of contestant, school name, contestant address, barangay, municipality, title of video, total runtime of video, and email address po. And the prizes are, for the grand winner, 10,000 pesos. For the first prize, 7,000 pesos. And for the second prize is 5,000 pesos. And for the consolation prize, we have 1,500. That's the mechanics. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you po, Ma'am Crisel. And for the presentation of judges, may I call on Miss Roseanne M. Guevara.
Ayan. Ayan, hello po. Kay Miss Crisel na lang po ako yung mic ko po. Rinig po ba? Ayan, magandang gabi po sa ating lahat para i-present naman po ang mga judges. Pinangungunahan po ito ni Dr. Rica May O. Larga. Nagtapos siya ng high school sa Marinduque National High School noong 2009 at sa college naman ay University of Santo Tomas noong 2013 with degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology. She is a registered medical technologist and board-certified medical laboratory scientist in American Society for Clinical Pathology in 2013. Doctor of Medicine at Far Eastern University Nicanor Reyes Medical Foundation, graduated in 2018. Medical Officer 3 in the Department of Education, SDO Marinduque from March 22 until present. Current trainee specializing in lifestyle medicine under the Philippine College of Lifestyle Medicine from May 2024 until now, healthy lifestyle and mental health advocate. Next po. Para naman po sa ating pangalawang judge, Miss Maria Jessica L. Similia. She is a dedicated English language arts educator with a background in various teaching roles across academic institutions. She currently serves at Marinduque State University, focusing on literature, writing, and communication for college students, while contributing to research, extension services, and institutional advocacy. Her journey in teaching education began in 2010 at Marian School of Quezon City and included impactful roles at Marinduque National High School, where she taught senior high school English and taught at Pasiano A. Sena Memorial High School. Miss Emilia is currently taking doctorate in education, specializing in curriculum development, and holding a master's in language teaching, both from Marinduque State University. She is also recognized as professional host for almost 9 years and professional trainer in public speaking, reflecting her commitment to educational excellence and community service. Next po. Yan. For judge number 3 po, we have Mr. Argel M. Madrino, from graduate of Bachelor of Secondary Teachers Education, major in Physical Sciences at Marinduque State University, graduate of Theology at Piedmont College of Theology, Philippines and Asia Pacific, and ongoing Masters of Arts in Education, major in Physics, teaching at Marinduque State University, and he is the UHC Development Management Officer 3, current position po from Provincial Department of Health of Marinduque. Next po. For the judge number 4, we have Mr. Paul Adrian Mancia, graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Communication at Marinduque State University. He was a production assistant talent coordinator at TUWOS, Baconawa, Mata, Tapang, BI Grub, Axe, Smart Padala, and Globe. He was a operations manager at Lens Art Video and Photography, and currently working at Balar Hotel and Spa, 10YO, Iomaki Grill, and Balar Hotel Place as marketing and sales manager. And for the last judge naman po, we have Mr. Jason Napilot, former punong barangay of Bantad, Buwak, Marinduque, Administrative Assistant 1 of Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, Provincial and PDAW Designate, Focal Person of PWD, Senior Citizen, and LGBTQIA+ Welfare Program. Provincial President of Provincial Federation of LGBTQIA+ and Mental Health Advocate. Yan lamang po at maraming salamat po.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Rose Ann Guevara. And now may I call on Mr. Argel Madrino for the presentation of overall criteria.
Ayan, hello, good evening. Good evening everyone, good evening po sa lahat. Ayan, so lahat po ng nasa ating WebEx. Ayan, to present po the overall criteria for judging. Una po is the relevance or adherence, the theme, which is equal to 50%. Originality and clarity of ideas, 20%. And for execution and presentation quality, 15%. And for overall impact, 15% na nahati po sa ating FB reactions and FB shares. Ayan, so a total po ng 100%.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Argel. At andito na po tayo sa exciting part. Ito na po ang ating pinaka-aabangan, ang vlog showing. Okay, so let us start with contestant number 1. Okay, once again, contestant number 1. Ika Angele P. Ray from Santa Cruz.
Hello everybody, mabuhay! It's me, Ika, and welcome to my vlog. So for today's video, I'll be sharing with you about practicing self-care, peer support, and how we can improve our mental health as a high school student. You ready? Let's go!
I spend it for school, like super busy with classes and all. Gotta keep up with assignments and catch up with friends. So while studying, I really make it a point to take care of my mental health. Alam niyo naman, medyo stressful, right? Kaya I set aside time for myself.
I could walk you by an hotel without a thought.
As a high school student, of course hindi maiiwasang may organizations na sinasalihan. But listening to music and reading can help improve our mental health.
I imagine we fell in love on that wonder moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us doing
It's a good way to take a break from school pressures, diba?
on your face. I'll leave my heart.
Just knowing someone is there for you can help you feel less alone.
Let me fly with you Will you be forever with me?
Kapag natututo ka ng new skills or nakakapanalo, it really lifts your self-esteem. Weekends are like the best part of the week, right? Ngayong early Saturday morning, me and my OWA decided na maglakad or mag-jogging.
My love will always stay by you. I'll keep it safe, so don't you worry a thing. I'll tell you I love.
Walking in nature, it's so chill kasi you're surrounded by all the greenery and fresh air. The vibes are just different and it really calms your mind. The fresh air and sunlight can also help with your vitamin D levels, making you feel more energized.
Imagine you fell in love on that wonder moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air. So let
Honestly, being surrounded by nature just makes me feel connected to something bigger. It's like my worries just melt away.
So, time check, 5:20.
Overall, it's a chill way to start the day and set an uplifting energy. When you sweep, you're not just cleaning, you're also releasing stress and tension. Plus, I feel like fresh nails give you that extra boost of confidence. Now, I'm going to teach you how to make this super healthy salad.
your morning eyes, I could stare like watching stars. I could walk you by an hotel without a thought. You'd be mine, would you mind if I took your hand tonight? No, you're all that I want this life.
Next up is exercising for at least 30 minutes. As a Beanie and Hypen and Twice fangirl, I love dancing with their songs. It's a great way to express yourself and let go of any negative feelings. Moving to the beat can help you feel more connected to the music and the moment, giving you a sense of freedom. Having someone to talk to can lighten the load. Family can be your biggest support system. It's a moment to check in and refresh, both physically and mentally.
Stars. I could walk you by an hotel without.
You You can let all those emotions that are hard to say out loud.
Would you mind if I took your hand tonight? No, you're all that
That connection with your family can really make you feel happy and supported.
I imagine we fell in love on that wonder moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us here with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with
Praying, it's like a moment to reflect and release your worries.
with you. Will you be forever with me?
The colorful lights and sounds can boost your mood and make you feel more alive. When you strum those chords, it releases stress and makes you feel chill.
My love will always stay by you. I'll keep it safe.
Don't forget to stay hydrated. It's such a simple way to feel good and take care of yourself.
More. It's stuck with you forever. So
It keeps your smile fresh and gives you that confidence boost.
the universe will always bring me to you.
Writing down what you're grateful for really helps shift your mindset to the positive.
On that one
It's a super effective way to relieve stress and reflect on your feelings.
picture us, you with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air, so let me fly.
Don't forget to stay hydrated. It's such a simple way to feel good and take care of yourself.
It's stuck with you forever. So
It keeps your smile fresh and gives you that confidence boost.
the universe will always bring me to you.
Writing down what you're grateful for really helps shift your mindset to the positive.
On that one
It's a super effective way to relieve stress and reflect on your feelings.
picture us, you with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your air, so let me fly.
Okay, so thank you so much, contestant number 1. Palakpakan naman po natin ang contestant number 1. At huwag na natin patagalin.
Hoy bakla, hindi mo ba alam kasalanan ng pagiging bakla? Hindi kayo nababagay sa mundo. Mga salot kayo. Salot!
But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Your words in my head, knives in my heart.
Ano ng pagiging
You fill me
bakla?
up and then I
Hindi kayo nababagay sa mundo. Mga salot kayo. Salot!
But I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human.
Sa pagbukas ng aking mata, something new today, ang puso't isip that craves on my mind. Every second, yes, every second of my life, every second, day by day, every day of pain brought about the thorns of words of insult from people who think they are perfect, those people who think they know no fault or mistake. Even the people of my own blood, physical tortures, drugs, or painful words. Now, how can I call you my family? Freedom was already there, pero marami sa atin ang nananahimik na lang. Mouths are being shut, hands are chained, kept up a helpless one. This is not right. This is not fair. Enough of this. I deserve to break free. I am not a perfect person. But there's one thing I decide to do. One thing that I decide to become. An acceptance. Ang pagtanggap kung sino at ano talaga ako. Maraming mga tao na handang tumulong sa akin, sa atin. I cannot wait any further. One has to speak up. One has to fight. It is not yet too late. Chances are still there. Tight hands will break free. This time I will stand to fight. We will stand to fight.
Go ahead, baby, don't be scared of the things that could go wrong along the way. You get by with a smile. You can't win at everything, but you can try. Baby, you don't have to worry, 'cause the rain
Thank you so much, contestant number 3. And now let us proceed to contestant number 4.
Good morning everyone, so here's another day in my life. I woke up at 7:45 a.m. When I got up, I tied my hair and I was making the bed while my 2 dogs were playing around. I opened the window and pondered for a moment and did some simple stretchings like I always do in the morning. Stretching lang. I went downstairs and went to the kitchen to wash my face and brush my teeth because I'm used to brushing my teeth before eating. Hindi ko alam kung ako lang yung laging inuuna yung mag-toothbrush bago kumain. Kaya guys, anong prepared nyo? Mag-toothbrush muna pagkagising bago kumain or kumain muna bago mag-toothbrush? After that, I had a breakfast and my breakfast was champurrado. It's good for a morning like this. After I finished eating, I went upstairs and started playing music. I cut the video because it was too long. I spent time for my 2 dogs to avoid loneliness. I also cut the video. Ang sakit nila mga gatbi. At sobrang kukulit, ayaw magpaawat. Pa-pretty muna. And I'm going to take a shower now. It's therapeutic to me, kaya kahit walang pasok, naliligo talaga ako na maaga. After I took a shower, I checked my outfit and had lunch before doing my skincare. Ang ulam ko is sinigang, and sinigang is one of my favorite talaga since nung bata pa. I finished eating lunch and I started my skincare routine. Look how I do my skincare routine every day. May pasok man ako o wala, ito talaga ginagawa ko. I always wear sunscreen in or outside the house because it's very important to me. Pag nasa bahay lang ako, I put lip balm and lip tint, and pag nasa school naman ako or galaan, I put lipstick naman. Ito na yung pinakamahirap na ginagawa ko araw-araw, yung pagsusuklay ng buhok. Ang hirap suklayin kasi sobrang haba niya. Then, pag inasuklay mo siya sa una is para siya nagbubuhol. Kaya, minsan nagpapasuklay na lang ako sa tita ko or sa pinsan ko pag hindi ko kaya suklayan dun likod. As in. Pero minsan nakakaya ko naman. Abot ako ng ilang minutes sa pagsusuklay lang ng buhok. Sa buhok pa lang yun ha. And last na ginagawa ko is nag-lotion ako para yung skin ko is looks healthy talaga and it looks moisturized. Hindi siya yung parang nagtatry na nagwa-white-white. And look at how glowing my skin is after applying my skincare. Just lay down without using my phone because I want to stop using gadget muna, and I drink water to stay dehydrated. Around 1 o'clock, I played games with my cousin. And may panakita ko sa kanya kaya natawa kami. After that, I watched new K-drama. The title is No Gay No Love. It's so beautiful, guys. You should watch this new K-drama. It is also have a 12 episode lang and 1 hour per episode siya. Sulit naman and super ganda niya talaga. Lahat ng pinakita ko guys is yun yung mga ginagawa ko to avoid my mental health problem. Kapag ginagawa ko itong mga to is nawawala talaga yung yung pagod, yung stress na parang nakukuha mo sa school or sa work, ganun. Yun lang talaga yung ginagawa ko. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Maraming mga tao na handang tumulong sa akin, sa atin. I cannot wait any further. One has to speak up. One has to fight. It is not yet to wait. Chances are still there. Tight hands will break free. This time, I will stand to fight. You will stand to fight.
Okay, so ang ating pong napanood ay ang contestant number 2 na ating binalikan dahil nagkaroon ng technical issue. Ngayon naman po ay mapapanood natin ang contestant number 4. Palakpakan naman po natin ang contestant number 4.
Good morning everyone, so here's another day in my life. I woke up at 7:45 a.m. When I got up, I tied my hair and I was making the bed while my two dogs were playing around. I opened the window and pondered for a moment and did some simple stretchings like I always do in the morning. Stretching lang. I went downstairs and went to the kitchen to wash my face and brush my teeth because I'm used to brushing my teeth before eating. Hindi ko alam kung ako lang yung laging inuuna yung mag-toothbrush bago kumain. Kayo guys, anong prepared nyo? Mag-toothbrush muna pagkagising bago kumain or kumain muna bago mag-toothbrush. After that, I had a breakfast and my breakfast was champorado. It's good for a morning like this. After I finished eating, I went upstairs and started playing music. I kept the video because it was too long. I spent time for my two dogs to avoid loneliness. I also cut the video. Ang sakit nila mga gatbi. At sobrang kukulit, ayaw magpaawat. Pa-pretty-pretty muna. And I'm going to take a shower now. It's therapeutic to me, kaya kahit walang pasok, naliligo talaga ako na maaga. After I took a shower, I checked my outfit and had lunch before doing my skincare. Ang ulam ko is sinigang, and sinigang is one of my favorite talaga since nung bata pa ako. I finished eating lunch and I started my skincare routine. Look how I do my skincare routine every day. May pasok man ako o wala, ito talaga ginagawa ko. I always wear sunscreen in or outside the house because it's very important to me. Pag nasa bahay lang ako, I put lip balm and lip tint, and pag nasa school naman ako or galaan, I put lipstick naman. Ito na yung pinakamahirap na ginagawa ko araw-araw, yung pagsusuklay ng buhok. Ang hirap suklayin kasi sobrang haba niya. Then, pag inasuklay mo siya sa una is para siya nagbubuhol. Kaya, minsan nagpapasuklay na lang ako sa tita ko or sa pinsan ko pag hindi ko kaya suklayan din likod as in. Pero minsan nakakaya ko naman. Abot ako ng ilang minutes sa pagsusuklay lang ng buhok. Sa buhok pa lang yun ha. And last na ginagawa ko is nag-lotion ako para yung skin ko is looks healthy talaga and it looks moisturized. Hindi siya yung parang nagtatry na nag-white-white. And look at how glowing my skin is after applying my skincare. Just lay down without using my phone because I want to stop using gadget muna, and I drink water to stay dehydrated. Around 1 o'clock, I played games with my cousin. And may panakita ko sa kanya kaya natawa kami. After that, I watched new K-drama. The title is No Gay No Love. It's so beautiful, guys. You should watch this new K-drama. It is also have a 12 episode lang and 1 hour per episode siya. Sulit naman and super ganda niya talaga. Lahat ng pinakita ko guys is yun yung mga ginagawa ko to avoid my mental health problem. Kapag ginagawa ko itong mga to is nawawala talaga yung yung pagod, yung stress na parang nakukuha mo sa school or sa work, ganun. Yun lang talaga yung ginagawa ko. And that's it guys. Thank you for watching. Bye!
Okay, thank you so much. Contestant number 4. Shoutout po sa ating mga nanonood sa ating Facebook Live. Live na live po tayo sa ating Facebook page na Pidoho Marinduque o Provincial DOH Marinduque. At ngayon naman po ay papanoorin natin ang contestant number 5.
Ano pa ako, vlog pa ako.
Okay, so thank you so much, contestant number 5. At wag na nating patagalin pa, dumako na tayo sa contestant number 6.
Welcome guys, panibagong araw na naman. So guys, 7 AM na ako nagising. Pagkagising ko dyan, nagtapi na agad ako at makamabasaan ako ng nanay ko. Toothbrush na agad ako, tapos nag-breakfast na agad. Sunod ko naman ginawa, naligo naman ako. Tapos kung maligo, nag-skincare na agad ako para prep. Tapos bigla naman ako ni inaya ni ate, maghahakot daw kami ng saging. E di si ate girl mo naman, go lang ng go. Patatlong balik na nga namin to, kaya unti na nandala namin dito. Nagpunta naman kami ng dagat, and then, nagano ko, parang pahinga-pahinga lang sa dagat, ganon. Tas grabe yung kalat, bagyong Christine. Tignan mo naman, napakadaming kalat. Tignan ninyo kung gano'ng karami nakuha namin saging. Tas naiinip ako, nakipaglaro ako sa mga bata, tas, naalala ko lang, nung bata pa ako, nakipaglaro ako ng Jolene. Tas umiyak, natalo ako, tas umiyak ako. Tas umuwi ako sa bahay, nagsumbong kay mama. My goodness. Tas tuwan-tuwa sa akin mga pinsan ko, at hindi na ako marunong. Tas pupunta naman kami sa bahay ng pinsan ko ngayon. Mga nagayaan tong mga pinsan ko. Ano ba naman, pakalaog. Tas nag-volleyball nga kami muna dito ni ate habang nagluluto sila ng kakainin namin na merienda. Tapos na kami maglaro, tas nagtodo pakip kami dito. Wow, mga gutom na person. Tas kain naman kami ng kain dito, tas with music, with dance. Tatapusin ko na yung vlog ko dito. Bye guys!
Okay, so thank you so much, contestant number 6. At atin pong napanood ang ating 6 na participants. So, kumusta naman po? Meron na po bang nanalo? Sa inyong mga puso? Paki-comment naman po kung meron. Okay, so dumako naman po tayo sa awarding of Certificate of Recognition. May I call on Miss Jewel May Lim.
And hello and good evening po sa ating lahat, sa ating mga participants na naka-join sa ating online meeting, and of course sa ating mga viewers sa ating official Facebook page na Provincial DOH Marinduque. I hope everyone is having a good time, and sana po ay masarap ang inyong dinner para mas maayos ang ating mental health. So at this point, we would like to award the certificates and recognitions for our judges. Ayan, unang-una po gusto nating pasalamatan ang ating mga napiling judges para sa ating online self-care vlogging contest. Ayan, we know that busy po kayong sa inyong schedule, pero maraming salamat po dahil nakiisa po kayo sa aming kampanya para sa mental health at maging isa sa mga advocates para sa mental health. Ayan. So, para po sa ating certificates, ayan, let me read the citation. certificate of appreciation is hereby presented to Dr. Rica May O. Larga for giving her invaluable time and effort as being one of our judges in the Thank You Self-Care Vlog Making Contest in relation to priority area number 5, mental health. Your insightful impact have highlighted the importance of mental health and self-care, inspiring participants to openly share their experiences and support one another. Given this 29th of October 2024, signed by our DMO5, Provincial DOH, Dr. Rachel Rowena R. Garcia, and of course, our Provincial Health Officer, Dr. Gerardo Caballes. Ayan, palakpakan naman po natin si Dr. Rica Larga na laging nakasuporta sa ating mga campaigns pagdating sa health. Next, we have Ms. Maria Jessica L. Similia. Ayan, hindi ko na po siguro babasahin ulit yung ating certificate since nabasa ko na po kanina. Ayan. Once again, let us clap our hands. Ayan. Pa-click naman po ng ating clap emoji dyan sa inyong mga virtual floor. Next, we have Mr. Argil F. Madrino. And Mr. Paul Adrian Mancia. We also have Mr. Jason C. Napilot. Ayan, muli po ay pinapasalamatan natin ang ating mga naging judge para sa ating Thank You Self-Care Vlog Making Contest. Don't worry po, itong mga certificates na ito ay ihahatid po namin sa inyo ng personal. Ayan, iko-contact na lamang po kayo ng Provincial Health Office of Marinduque. And muli po ay nagpapasalamat po kami sa inyo, sa ating mga minamahal na judges, sa pag-share po ng inyong expertise pagdating sa bagay na ito. Okay? Handing the mic. Dahil katabi ko lang si Hana, ayan. Binibigay ko na po ang virtual floor muli sa ating host na si Ms. Hannibal. Thank you so much po ulit.
Okay, so thank you so much, Ma'am Jewel. At ngayon naman po ay ang pinaka-exciting part ng ating activity, ang awarding of winners. Sa tingin niyo po, sino po kaya ang mananalo? Ito po ba ay contestant number 1? Number 2? Number 3? Number 4? Number 5? O contestant number 6? At hindi ko na po papatagalin pa. Tatawagin ko na si Miss Crisel Joy B. Principe para sa awarding of winners.
Ayan. Excited na po ba ang lahat malaman kung sino ang ating grand winner? Yan pa po ba ang ating mga contestant? Yan, but before announcing the winner, we would like to thank everyone na sumali at nagbigay ng inyong oras at panahon. At po kayo ay magagaling talaga. And congratulations everyone from Provincial Health Office. Yan, to announce our second runner-up. Excited na po ba? Sino po kaya ang ating second runner-up na mag-uwi ng 5,000 pesos? With an average of 69%. Taga saan po kaya ito? Congratulations, Miss Soto. An average score of 69%. Our second runner-up from Gasan, Marinduque. Congratulations, Sosa Emerdiga LA. Ikaw ang mag-uwi ng 5,000 pesos. Palakpak naman. Congratulations. Ayan. And for our first runner-up, Mr. Lubrin Andre from Laylay, Buak, Marinduque. Our second runner-up. Congratulations! Ayan, virtual clap na lang po. Ayan. To announce ang ating grand winner po. Sino po kaya ang grand winner natin na mag-uuli ng 10,000 pesos with an average score of 94%? Saan po kaya ito? Winner from Santa Cruz, Marinduque. Miss Marika Angeli Ray. 4% average. Ikaw ang mag-uwi ng 10,000 pesos. Congratulations! And of course, para sa ating mga consolations, po, mag-uwi naman po kayo ng 1,500. Next slide po. Yan, Trisha Veronica Otilia from Buwak, Marinduque. And Nicole Manjares from Buwak, Marinduque din. Congratulations po sa inyong lahat at maraming salamat po sa oras at panahon po na binigay niyo po. Thank you po from Provincial Health Office.
Okay, so once again, congratulations po kay Miss Mika Ray at sa lahat ng ating mga participants. Si Miss Mika Angeli Ray, ang ating grand winner. Mr. Andre Lubrin, ang ating first runner-up. Si Miss Emery Gilcosa, ang ating second runner-up. Okay, so congratulations po at maraming salamat po sa inyong paglalaan ng oras para sa ating activity. At ngayon naman po ay ating pakinggan ang closing remarks ni Dr. Rachel Rowena Garcia.
Hello? Ririnig ako?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you. Una-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa ating mga participants and congratulations. Hindi madali gumawa ng vlog, pero para sa kanila, para mga professionals natin yung ating mga estudyante. So, sana makita natin yung importance ng pagbablog nila dahil dapat hindi dito nagtatapos na ma-announce ang winners, bigyan ng papremyo, pero sana ituloy-tuloy nila yung pagbablog nila para makatulong sa kapwa estudyante on advocating, promoting mental health. Kailangan kasi natin, no? Pati ating mga estudyante, stress na stress sa school, sa bahay, minsan sa barkada. So dapat matuto tayo o magkaroon tayo ng avenue. Paano natin matatanggal yung stress? Pinakita nila, no? So yung iba, sabi, self-care, sabi magpunta sa dagat, pumunta sa mga paligid ng halaman, etc., etc. So maraming pamamaraan para ma-promote ang mental health, maalis ang ating stress. So sabi ko ulitin ko, sana tuloy-tuloy ito gawin ng ating mga estudyante. Maraming magbe-benefit ito sa kanilang kapwa estudyante. Sa ating mga organizers, sa PHO, sa atin sa PIDOHO, congratulations. Very good ito. Sana maulit pa o madagdagan, bigyan pa tayo extra fund ng ating CHD para tulungan natin ma-promote ang mental health, especially sa ating mga estudyante. Sa ating mga judges, maraming salamat din po sa pagtulong mai-judge yung ating vlogging contest. So dito lang gabi na. Maraming salamat and congratulations sa ating lahat.
Thank you so much po, Doc Rachel, sa napakagandang mensahe. At ngayon naman po ay makiki-open ng inyong mga camera para sa isang photo opportunity. Okay, makiki-open po. Ayan, kitang-kita po ang mga nagagandahan at nagwagupuhang ating mga participants, mga judges, si Dr. Rachel, ang ating si Miss Rochelle Almonte. Ayan, shout out din po sa ating mga viewers sa ating Facebook Live. Okay, game na po, makiki-open po ng camera. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, isa po po, walkie. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so thank you so much po.
Thank you
Maraming salamat po sa pagdalo. Isa naman pong palakpak dyan sa ating lahat.
Thank you po.
At nawa po itong ating activity ay ma-break yung stigma na it's okay to seek for help. At lagi nating tatandaan, there is no health without mental health. Tama po ba? At ang ating mga self-care tips ay nawa ay i-share natin sa ating mga kaibigan at lagi nating iparamdam na hindi sila nag-isa. Ayan, once again po ay magandang gabi. At ako po ang inyong host na si Hannabel Marquez. Signing off. Good evening po.
Thank you
At
po.
pwede po tayong mag-dinner.
So much po. Thank you for
Thank you
the
po.
Ayan. Announcement
Thank you,
lang po para
everyone.
sa
Thank
ating
you.
mga contestants. Gagawa na lang po kami ng isang GC